Hello once again, this is your professor, Danny Araneta Cabulay, for the course Strategic Management in the Tourism and Hospitality Industry. I sent out earlier the PowerPoint so you can read it in advance. Now here's the video to accompany that. The PESTLE analysis is composed of 6 factors. What are these factors? When you look at the environment, there are political factors, economic factors, social factors, technology factors, and legal factors, and finally, environmental factors. Let's look at the first one, political factors. So maraming pwedeng i-consider pag sinasabi natin na political factors. Let's say, there is a change in leadership in government. Okay? Nagpalit ng presidente, nagpalit ng gobyerno, or even the province mayor, province governor, or the city mayor, or municipal mayor, nagpalit. Yan, change in leadership. Magkakaroon kasi ng mga bagong political policies. Okay? So there's gonna be a change also in priorities. Okay? Maghihigpit ba, magluluwag ba, magkakaroon ba ng mga bagong, magbabago ba yung relationship between the government and business sector? Then, the issue of graft and corruption versus good governance. Yung bang mga bagong leaders, mas malinis, mas transparent, mas efficient, or are they corrupt? Are they, red tape? No? Are they using red tape? Are they not transparent? O sinisindikato ba ang mga negosyo? Pinahihirapan ng mga negosyante. There's also the ease of doing business policies. Are they going to provide incentives to companies and to industries? Then, local government units. So we're not talking only about the national government, we're also talking about the local government units. So that is from the provincial government to the city or municipal government, all the way down to the barangay level. Okay? So they have an impact on the business. And there's such a thing as cronyism, political dynasties, and unfair competition. How is that going to affect the business, especially under the new administration? Okay? So, like for example, nung umupo si Duterte, Diyos ko, ang daming patayan nun. Tokhang. Okay, sabi nga niya tataba daw ang mga isda sa Pasig River kasi maraming mamamatay. Okay? So, how is that going to affect the business of many establishments? Okay? Of course, tiba-tiba ang mga punerarya kasi maraming patay. So, marami silang customers. Okay? But what about the other businesses? Think about it. Now, let's move on to economic factors. Sometimes it's called financial factors also. So, the inflation rate and the economic recession. What is the impact? Especially now, we are in a pandemic. The impact of heavy importation to local industries. Kapag maraming imported goods, makakakompete pa ba ang local products o tuloy-tuloy na silang mamamatay? Kasi mas ipapatronize ng mga Pilipino ang imported goods. Ganyan namatay ang local chocolate industry, ang local shoe industry, ang local garment industry, etc. etc. Kasi heavily tayo nag-i-import Okay? Sabi nila pag imported daw, mas high quality. Cheaper pa kung minsan. So, yun ang pinapatronize ng mga Pilipino. So, it has an impact on the industry. Paano kung mga international brands ang pumasok dito? Ng hotels, restaurants, paano yung mga local hotels, yung mga local restaurants? Okay? What is also the impact of volatile foreign exchange rates? Kapag nag-fluctuate yung palitan ng peso to the dollar, syempre yung mga OFW, yung purchasing power ng kanilang pera, either lumalaki o lumiliit, o yung purchasing power ng ating mga citizens, ng ating mga kapwa Pilipino, na ang kinikita naman ay pesos. Lumiliit ang halaga ng kanilang pera. Kaunti na lang ang mabibili nila. Okay? And then, incidence of poverty and unemployment. Kapag marami ang mahirap, marami ang walang trabaho, kaunti lang ang perang nagsisirculate sa merkado. Therefore, the economy is down. It affects the GDP or gross domestic product. And finally, taxation, tariff, and duties. Kapag ang government nag-iimbento ng mga bagong taxes, kagaya ng train law, EVAT law, etc., etc., excise tax, pahirap yan sa taong bayan, pahirap din yan sa mga negosyo. So, that is the impact. Okay? So, look at that. What are the economic factors that affect your business? Okay? or the industry that you're trying, or the company that you're trying to analyze. I have assigned 6 companies to you, so try to see what is the impact of economic factors to those organizations. So, example, bumaha ng Chinese branded cars sa Pilipinas. Napansin nyo ba yon? Meron na sila mga display showrooms sa mga iba't ibang syudad sa Metro Manila. And then, lagi silang nakadisplay din sa mga malls ng SM. Napansin nyo ba? Magaganda naman ang forma niya. Kaya lang, duda pa rin ako kasi baka mamaya pag nasira, mahirapan tayo kumuha ng parts, spare parts, no? Hindi kagaya ng mga sikat na brands like Toyota or Honda, they're readily available. Pero yung mga Chinese brands, we're not sure. Okay? So, hindi pa sila established. So, what is the impact of importation? Okay? Now, let's look at social factors naman. Pangatlo na to. So, this could include a whole gamut of things like maybe religious beliefs and social norms, demographic changes, dumadami ba ang lalaki versus babae, mas dumadami ba ang mga bata, kumukonti na lang yung matatanda, migration patterns, marami bang pupunta ng Metro Manila, marami bang pumupunta sa abroad, okay, nagre-relocate, and the lifestyle of the people, diba? Napansin niyo ba yung mga kabataan, tambay lagi sila sa mga coffee shops, mga bars, okay, gimmickan, diba? That's a lifestyle. Everybody has a cell phone. That's a lifestyle also. Everybody is trying to get into sports or maybe into biking because of the pandemic. That's also a lifestyle. Social issues, education. Marami bang humihinto sa pag-aaral? O marami ba ang nag-aaral ng mga matataas na degrees like master's or doctorate? And the state of health of the people. Marami nagkakasakit, marami namamatay, marami nagkaka-COVID, marami mga viruses in the environment, etc. And the rate of criminality also. Okay? Marami bang nakukulong? Marami bang napaparusahan? Dumadami ba ang krimen, petty crimes, even transportation? What about traffic? And then unequal opportunities. Are the opportunities equal or not equal? Yeah, think about that, no? And finally, urbanization of communities. Kaya yung mga cities na nagiging very, very urbanized, mahirap ang buhay doon. Mahirap makasurvive. How will your business survive? Okay, so those are what you call social factors. Then you have technological or technology factors. So ngayon, naglipa na talaga yung mga powerful gadgets, 5G na cellphones, proliferation of apps, ginamit pa yun for disinformation. Ano bang impact niyan? May impact ba yan sa inyong negosyo? And then social media is a powerful tool to communicate anything. Paperless processes, cashless transactions, IT infrastructure and connectivity. And of course, research and development. Very important. That's how you can introduce innovations. Then there's what you call legal factors. So, meron ba mga bagong batas? Ano bang epekto ng mga bagong batas? At the local level, there could be city ordinances and government policies. And then, meron bang mga like the Constitution, yung mga rights under the Constitution at saka human rights, are they being upheld or are they being violated? Efficiency and integrity of the judicial system. Awareness of laws across industries and communities. Yung mga managers and business owners, are they aware of those laws? Kuminsan kasi nagkakaroon sila ng mga violations, so diyan na nagkakaroon ng lagayan sa government, corruption. Okay? Litigation cost. Kapag sila ay nademanda, how do they solve those issues, no? Kung saan sila nademanda? So again, those are legal factors. For example, yung rice tarification law, that's a new law. So, nilagyan nila ng ceiling. Ang mga magsasaka, ito lang ang pwede nilang i-charge. Hindi pwedeng tumaas dyan. Ngayon, ang tanong, anong epekto niyan sa magsasaka? So, technically, parang pinapatay mo yung mga farmers. At anong solusyon? Mag-i-import ng rice from Vietnam, from India, from Cambodia. So, gusto ba nating mamatay ang ating farming industry? Okay, maraming madi-displace na workers in the agriculture sector. And then, yung ating inaangkat na bigas, pinapayaman natin ang ibang bansa. At yung mga farmers doon, tiba-tiba sila. Okay? So again, ano bang impact ng mga batas na ginagawa ng ating mga senador dyan sa inyong organization na ina-analyze? Okay? Think about it. And finally, let's talk about environmental factors or environment factors. This includes environment protection and nature conservation, environment management practices such as the 3 Rs, sustainable tourism policies and practices by LGUs and national government, protection also of indigenous people, yung mga tribu, okay, mga ethnic minorities, and cultural preservation, yung mga tradisyon natin, are they being preserved? Okay? Prosecution of violators of environmental laws. Yung mga nagbabiolate pa, napaparusahan o nakakawala sila. And then, disaster management. So, how do you actually prevent disasters in the Philippines? Or if the disaster happens, how can you lessen the negative impact to the people? Okay? Those are environmental factors. For example, sabi ko nga, yung Taal Volcano madalas pumutok. O, kung ikaw ang negosyo mo nandiyan sa Tagaytay at apektado ka ng Taal Volcano eruption, ano ang mga safeguards mo? What are you gonna do? Okay? Hindi naman sinabi na huwag kang mag-relocate dyan. Kung sa tingin mo na most of the time hindi naman nag-erupt yung volcano, maganda ang business, go ahead. Pero kung mag-erupt siya, what are you gonna do? Okay? So it affects your business. Okay? Pop question number 7. Many Filipinos are pinning their hopes that the May 9 elections will usher in a better and brighter future for the country. Now that the results of the will of the people amidst the controversial figures released by COMELEC and the media, what do you think will be the prospects for businesses in the tourism industry? More or less, alam na natin kung sino yung magiging susunod na Pangulo at yung susunod na gobyerno magpapatakbo ng bansa. Ano sa tingin nyo ang prospects? Are they still bright or this serves as a warning sign? What do you think? Answer in 2 to 3 sentences only. The deadline for posting your answers in the UST Blackboard or YouTube is Friday, May 20, tomorrow. Okay? So, remember, be honest. So, for project task number 4, develop a PESTLE analysis for your assigned company. So, the whole works, okay? Follow the format that I'm going to give. Identify the factors. This could be one or more factors. And then describe briefly the impact to the organization that you are analyzing. The deadline for posting answers as a group is Friday. This time, for this project task, you need to post it in the Teams group chat. Remember hindi sa UST Blackboard, kundi sa Teams group chat. Okay? So, I will say goodbye in another way this time. Slan. Slan is the Gaelic word for goodbye. Gaelic is the national language of Ireland. Sa Ireland po kasi ako nag-aral ng aking master's degree in business administration in an Ivy League school called Trinity College, Dublin, in Ireland. So, again, slan is goodbye. But, my parting words is, the most beautiful things in the world can't be touched. They must be felt with the heart. Slan!